Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So in this video, I'm going to have a brief overview of what's going on with Alien World. So Alien World's been around for a couple of years now, running on the Wax blockchain. Started out as a pretty simple sort of mining game, so you had some NFTs and you could go mining these tokens. So it has an underlying cryptocurrency called Trillium. The game sort of runs on the Wax blockchain, but there is some elements on BNB, so the Binance, what is called Binance Smart Chain. But over time, we're starting to see more features within the game, and also some additional sort of third-party games using the NFTs. So, in some ways, it's sort of a simple mining game. So basically, I'm mining in this planet. So I have these NFTs that give me certain sort of mining power, and they have a charge time as well. So every time I mine, I get some of these tokens. So this Trillium is the token, and every time you mine, there's a countdown. So I've got over an hour to wait till my next mining attempt. But every time I mine, I get some of these Trillium tokens, which obviously I can do with various things I can do within the game. So that's the basic thing. You have to get some NFTs, and then you can go mining. And there are various planets that you can do that on. There's a leveling up here thing with shining, where you can sort of burn NFTs to get better ones. But the interesting thing that's just been added now is governance. So these planets have been around for a while. So there's these different sort of types of planets, and people own NFT land on there. So if you own NFT land, you can mine it, or you can charge people to mine it and take a sort of commission basis. So you actually see here, I'm mining on this Narun. I'm mining on the mountains. This is how much Trillium is being well, this one here this is how much Trillium is being released per second, basically, and the landowner is taking 20%. So if I get 100 Trillium, say, I mean, it won't be 100, but I would get 80, and the person who owns the NFT would get 20% of that. And you can just you can move around, you can switch your tools, switch your land. Obviously, if you're really into the game, you could buy special tools for special land. You can switch planets. So that's basically what's been going on for a couple of years. People are mining out these tokens, and then you can use them in different ways. What's happened now is this governance thing has come in. So basically, all these planets are now effectively DAOs. So we can see here, there's a planet treasury. This is how much of the Trillium token is locked within the treasury. That creates a vote power, and there are 12 candidates who are sort of running this at the moment. So one of the things I can do with my Trillium is I can convert it to the sort of the Planetary token. So I could say, let's take five of my, I'm going to do this, 5 of my Trillium, convert them to the NAR token, which is the Naron token, and we can see that's happened there. So that take a bit of time to update the UX. And we can see here I've got some tokens staked already. So I have a certain amount of vote power. I have some tokens that I might want to add to my vote power. So I can come here, and you can see I've got 15 NAR tokens. So I had 10 already. I've just changed 5. So let's put those in. So I'm going to get another 16 vote power. So if I unstake them, it takes 2 days for them to come out. So let's stake that in. So this is a transaction on the Wax blockchain. Okay, so there we go. We can go and have a look at the planetary details. So these are the this is what's going on here: elections and 12 candidates and custodial budget and all this sort of stuff. And we can see here these are the custodians. So these are people who got various people voting for them to be sort of effectively part of the DAO and vote what's going on. So if I wanted to do that, I could become a candidate, and I sort of have to get people to vote for me. And we can see there's a whole bunch of sort of proposals going through here. So this one here is saying NFT mining reward week 3. So this is going to be however much that is, 140,000 Trillium tokens. Budget to pay a reward to NFT miners on Naron, split between the NFT point mining, blah, blah, blah. So you can sort of see that a lot of these things are based around, we have a treasury, and we're going to sort of incentivize people to come and mine for our planet. Whatever, some of these things are clearly sort of very game related. Some things over time may be sort of less so. So that's sort of interesting, and this is, I think, it is interesting because I think we talk a lot about DAOs, but it's very hard to get DAOs working, and particularly sort of using off-chain sort of tools, people like Snapshot or whatever people are using. It's quite hard to organize people to do things, and obviously what generally happens is you just have the very committed people, which is sort of like, if you have those, you don't really need a DAO. You could just use other means. So we'll see. It's kind of early days for what's going on with Alien Worlds, but I think it is interesting how this is all built into the UI, and actually this is sort of now part of the game. So you have sort of a more gameplay. It's an idle game, obviously, in terms of the mining stuff. But then you have governance as sort of like a meta layer into that. You have these missions as well, which happen on the Binance Smart Chain, where you basically use the Trillium token to basically sort of mine out NFTs. So there's a whole bunch of stuff sort of going on there. There's also there's a PvP game that will be out at some point next year, and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here, and actually people using NFTs to make some other mini games sort of thing that are not within this user interface, but external to that. So I'll do another video and we can have a look at some of these sort of mini games that are coming out using these NFTs, which is clearly that's clearly a case of interoperability, which is something we talk about a lot in the blockchain game world, and it's good to see that happening. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. See you again soon.